And it's because this damn thing is looking everywhere. It's just the bowl part of the spoon. This part's looking up here. This part's looking here. This part's looking seamless there, over here. You can probably see the orange clamp. What you have is, if you've ever looked at a Christmas ball or anything similar, those long ornaments that people have out, this, a perfect sphere that's highly reflective. It's showing you everything from there all the way around to there, from there all the way up to there. It's going to show it back to you. This is going to come pretty close to doing the same thing. It's going to show you pretty much everything at its feet, up to the top of its head, and from shoulder to shoulder. Now, when it looks at the table, it shows you this blue. You might be okay with that. If you are, you're good to go. If you're not, if suddenly your nice, beautiful piece of handmade jewelry looks like it's made out of topaz, and I don't mean the stone part of it, but I mean the actual glass looks like it's made out of topaz, and the chain looks like it's made out of topaz, what in God's name is going on, then this might not be the background to use, or there might be another way that you've got to sort of set this up in light. Right? The other thing to know, and you should be able to see it, if you can see the blue-green, then you'll be able to see this, is the bottom half of the spoon kind of black or very dark? That's this area out here. Right? That's open space. If you took a shot of it, it would read as black. If you don't give it some kind of tonal value to reflect back, it will give you nothing. Just like the mirror did initially. Just gave us pure black. Even though you're all sitting out there, and the folks in the front row are lit up reasonably well, there's a white curtain hanging overhead, there's a tripod sitting right here that's actually getting splashed with a decent amount of light. It might pick up some of that, but not much. It's going to fall off to black very, very quickly. The only time, generally speaking, the only time open space that your object can see, that the only time it doesn't fall off to black is when you really, really want it to fall off to black. Okay? The times you want it to just go to black, it's going to pick something up. Because it will pick up you taking the picture in the nude.
Right.
Discussion we had at the beginning of class. And as we also discussed, guys, if you're going to do that, you just need to think about whether you want it to be concave or convex.
Yeah. Because objects appear larger when they...
Depends if you're male or female.
Or sometimes smaller. So you do have to watch for that. This is where you really have to be good about policing your area. Like right now, a good number of you should be able to see the other objects sitting on the table.
Mm-hmm.
If I turn it this way, a number of you should be able to see my hand reflected in the spoon. Okay? So if you have stuff sitting around on the table, it's potentially problematic. Or if your friend is in here talking to you, okay, it's potentially problematic. Maybe not. It will depend partly on what they're wearing, what your contrast levels are, all that kind of stuff. So to begin to deal with an object like this, or to continue to deal, I should say, let's go. Start with that. Yeah, there we go. Unless you can already, no, come up and take a look at it. What you'll see